Hello Scorpio North Nodes and my Scorpio Sun and my Scorpio Moon. I decided that I'm gonna bring all that energy in because this is like my sort of my general reading for the month. My Scorpio North Nodes. This is going to also be called the North Node / the Life Purpose reading from now onwards because I want more inclusiveness. You know, there's some people that are just strictly purpose driven, and so they want to be in alignment with that, and this reading is good for them as well. So that could be even a Scorpio Sun or a Scorpio Moon. That is all great for all for these people that need this kind of information. All right, so this is purely, you know, for everyone pretty much. You know, those of you your North Nodes, and then those of you that is your Sun and your Moon sign, this will resonate for you as well. Okay, so let's quickly see how the season, all right, how it's affecting you, my Scorpios in general, my Scorpio North Nodes, Scorpios and Scorpio Moons. All right, how is this season affecting you guys? I feel like some of you are considering walking away from a relationship because maybe you thought that it was going to be heaven and it's not. You know, you have unrealistic expectations, I feel, because I think that some of you are too focused on the material gain or what you get from this relationship, you know, as far as your, like I said, material life is about. And so you are considering walking away. That's for a group of you guys. Some of you are literally walking away from something that you thought was close. I mean, was good for you guys, that you were happy about. But it turned out not to make you happy. It turned out to not be what you expected. So you're kind of like stuck. One minute you feel like you're leaving, next minute you are looking back. It's like you're not detaching properly from the situation that you're thinking of walking away from. I feel like generally, you know, you guys are really, some of you too, you know, this might be a few of you. I feel like you are actually thinking about your relationship a lot. Your love life is what's on your mind, and how to make it better and how to bond. And you know, some of you are thinking of, you know, how this relationship, those of you who are on the negative sad side, you're thinking about how the relationship used to be closer, how you guys used to be much better, and now you are not there and you are actually contemplating walking away, but you're still, you know, reminiscing on the relationship and looking back. You're not fully getting out, you know, of this beautiful situation, or this once thought beautiful situation. But I feel like overall it's like you're focused on a love situation that may be going sour, whilst a few of you may literally be thinking of how to repair this relationship and trying to bond with your partners. Whichever one resonates, man. I think I've said everything that I need to say here concerning this situation, you know, at this time that I can pick up. What is hidden from you is that some of you guys are not being real with your feelings, you know. This is like artificial heart kind of stuff. So artificial heart is someone that's not authentic, that is not operating from the heart space. You're not being really real here. You say you love, but are you really in love? Okay, so this is something hidden. It's a dark side to you that we need to work on, right? And then you guys have another extreme for some of you where it's not about this love, artificial heart thing, or fakeness, or however you want to call it, but then it's focused on you are probably giving too much where you forgot who you are. You're lost in the midst of giving. You're losing yourself. right, in the midst of giving. So this is stuff that is hidden, because you know Scorpio season is about that dark side, you know, that hidden aspects that you don't want anybody to know. That's why I use those cards. They are kind of harsh and a little dark, but they're supposed to help us to get on the right path and understand what's going on underneath the whole thing, right? Underneath the curtain, or underneath the hidden persona or whatever. So the suggestion that Spirit has for you is for you, those of you who are literally like, I feel like this is split, because I read for 2 split people. Okay, I feel like those of you who are, you know, living that artificial heart, stemming from artificial heart, you have to start thinking of being more authentic and giving back to yourself, giving back to others from a real space. It's like giving back to humanity. It's like being more generous, opening up that heart chakra and seeing how everything is connected. You see what I mean? And see that you're not separate from everything. You're connected with the animals, you're connected with, you know, other people, your neighbors, children, everything. It's time to think in this higher perspective, you know, inclusive of all, and function from there. And then you would open up your heart more and give, you know, and give back, be of service to someone and to some cause. The other way to heal this situation, I'm talking about forgetting oneself. I feel like this is directly talking about your house, because you have the number 8 here, and you learning about karmic energy and how everything is flowing back and forth into itself. You see, this is pertaining to the Scorpio house. You know, you learning to go with the flow of things. Sometimes things are great. It's like you guys' house is the investment house. Sometimes you make investments financially and you gain something, then you somehow the stock market or something flops and then you lose. So your goal is to learn how to be in the flow of the ups and downs in life and embrace it gracefully by accepting what is and understanding that everything that goes is coming back to you. It's like whatever you're weaving, you're going to also receive it, you know, like this karmic thing. Anything you're transforming is going to transform. Everything is going through changes. So it's all about you understanding this, you know, aspect of your sign and your being. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so that's what's hidden from you there. Let's look at what you're focused on now, my Scorpio North Nodes and Scorpio Suns and Moons. It looks like you guys are focused on raising your vibration through listening to a lot of music, spending time with yourself, being in silence, introspecting, you know, thinking about your personality and things that you want to express and say. You know, I feel like you're listening to music that is in alignment with how you're feeling. I also feel like some of you are spiritually chanting a lot and using, you know, music to raise your vibration spiritually. And then a few of you may be learning some form of musical instruments that you maybe you know how to use it, so you are attracted to learning how to use it, so you're probably doing that. But you know, the clarification here is that, you know, I also feel like for this situation at hand, you are trying very hard to take charge of your emotions and will your life the way you want it. You're trying to stay passionate, you know, and focus on the things that matter to you, that drives you and keeps you moving, you know, and also, you know, focusing on how beautiful you are and just how great you are and taking care of yourself and just being generous. Okay, some of you are literally really focused on being hopeful and, you know, being positive and fighting very hard to stay positive. And that's why you're working on, and whilst you're doing all these beautiful things to yourself, it's raising your vibration as well. So whichever situation, you know, aligns with your story here, my Scorpio notes. Okay, Spirit is suggesting that you focus on developing more knowledge and educating yourself, okay, so you can gain more perspective. That's what they suggest for you. They are saying that you should focus on also completing whatever you've started, that you're working on, that you are aspiring to, so that you can be more successful and gain the things that you want and have a happy home. And this situation, this is also talking about you applying intelligence when it comes to this relationship situation. If it's a breakup situation that we talked about, you need to really find a way to see things from a different way, become a little bit more flexible so you can have better understanding and think positively about the relationship, because this could end up being successful and this could end up being a happy marriage. So maybe you should reconsider not walking away. I feel like this is some of what Spirit is suggesting you should be focusing on. But ideally, this is not about love. This is about you working on your spirituality and focusing on expanding your mind as well spiritually and gaining more knowledge and understanding, okay, and being flexible with what you're putting into your mind, because whatever you're planting within yourself and learning is going to become successful. That's what Spirit is saying you should be focused on at this time, okay? All right, now the big question is, are you in alignment? I feel like, you know, you have a lot of psychic stuff happening to you, you know, that you don't understand, okay? These feelings of disappointment with this relationship is, you know, obviously here affecting your emotional well-being for those of you who are dealing with this romantic situation. But ideally, you know, the Scorpio house is also about marriages, you know, marriages that also has a lot of financial blessings attached to it, you know. So maybe the house represents marriages that happens because maybe the other partner is wealthy and stuff like that. So I feel like you are in alignment, just that some things are not clear to you and you're going through a lot of emotional stuff. People are talking behind your back, maybe concerning this situation. This marriage situation is what's on your focus at this time, you know. And you know, if it's not a love situation, it's about you becoming successful, and you know, you going through feelings of, you know, things not going the way you want it. So I really want to say that you are in alignment, because marriage is part of that house and being successful is also part of that house. And so, you know, it's just that things are hidden, because things are hidden from you that you don't know right now, you know, concerning where you're going. But it will get clearer as the time comes, I feel. And so that's kind of where I feel like this is going. So let's move on to your Destiny helper, my Scorpio nodes, Scorpio suns and Scorpio moons. Okay, I have a little surprise for you guys. Those of you who are into lottery, I have some lottery numbers for you that you can explore with to see if you can make some money. And that is the lucky number 7, my Scorpios nodes, lucky number 19, lucky number 13, lucky number 3, lucky number 55, lucky number 46, lucky number 44. So these are 7 numbers if you are into lottery. And if it's not lottery for you, you can use these numbers as a guidance when it comes to your prosperity, when it comes to making investment. Maybe you can use some of it as the dates, you can use some of it as the time, you can use some of it as like really using it as a synchronicity to guide you towards your financial goals and investment, because this is what this house is about as well, making that money from other people, investments. That's why I brought that in there. Or you can just simply be playing the lottery with those numbers and see if you win. It's not guaranteed, but I channeled it so you can try it, you know. All right, so let's move on to another thing that you need to be practicing as a Scorpio node or a Scorpio moon or sun. Your destiny helper here, besides the lottery numbers that I just told you, is what you need to be doing to strengthen your psychic abilities, because this is pertaining to the Scorpio house. And for you, you are being told to work with your spirit guides a lot. You know, you may not be talking to them enough. You may not be inviting them and telling them and asking for their help. and you need to break that and be more communicative during your meditation practices. Actually invite them and start to pay attention to signs that they show you that they are around you. You need to really make an effort to know that your spirit guides are right there with you, however way they attempt to reach you. But if you don't ask them, they're not gonna do it. And so this is what Spirit is saying, that you need to develop your mediumship, your psychic abilities, and make it stronger at this time. You know, becoming more close, you know, to your spirit guides. The other one that you need to do to strengthen your psychic ability is for you to get into intuitive walking. So, you know, this is also called meditation walking, and interesting that this came out because I did this today in my backyard. You know, with my baby, I'm not always able to sit down and do traditional meditation, so I learned how to work out and meditate at the same time, chanting, you know, the sound for the day, you know, according to my chakras, and literally asking questions and listening to downloads from spirit. You can use this to focus and to get clarity and to gain understanding, but also you can use this just to release, you know, and find yourself. So this is what Spirit is, you know, advising you to do, to practice intuitive walking as a way of strengthening your psychic abilities. All right, okay, all right, that is what we got going here. The benefits of this season for you, my Scorpio North Nodes, Scorpio Moons and Sun, is that you're gonna become more smarter and clever. All right, and you're going to start using your instincts to figure out, you know, what's surrounding you, and you would learn to open up to romance because of this romantic situation. So this is a beautiful blessing of you becoming more clever this season. You're also going to be blessed with understanding, you know, how you are able to, you know, go through transformation. Regeneration is like being able to transform and embrace any situation and adapting to anything that comes your way, which is still in alignment with the 8th house, which is the Scorpio house. And so, you know, you are a master regeneration. Okay, you are a master of regeneration. So this is beautiful, and this is in alignment with the blessings that's coming for you. Is getting stronger for you this season, and you're going to gain more wisdom because you're going to be thinking a lot and figuring things out, and things will become clearer, right? So Spirit is saying that, you know, you have to reach for the stars when it comes to whatever you're thinking about. Don't forget that you have ancient wisdom that is also emerging from your soul at this time. You have to understand that you have a deep connection to your ancestors, and you are able to tap into that knowledge as well. So you are full of wisdom. So use this to solve the situation and to move you forward. So these are the 3 beautiful blessings, and that is coming to you this season, my Scorpio North Nodes, my Scorpio Moons and Suns. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed your general reading for this season. I will definitely see you all next month. Bye.